All right, guys. It's incredible that this is happening, but women are officially upset at men because they've created a new AI image app that puts clothes back on them. It's called DignifAI, basically dignifying yourself again. And the title of this one is an AI image that puts clothes on nude women is suddenly popular. So this thing's been exploding around the internet. It's trending everywhere on Twitter, X, I should say. And degenerate adult entertainment workers or OnlyFans creators are absolutely upset that their images are being taken and clothed. So here's an example. They got Miley Cyrus with her horrendous outfit at whatever show this was. They put clothes on her. Then they have, Elon. We'll go through the picture soon, but let's just see what the article says. There's another picture up here where a lady gets clothed. I don't want to show it because it's YouTube. It says, as Petapixel reported, AI image apps that undress women are on the rise. New AI image tool aimed at women is gaining traction, but this one puts clothes on them instead of removing them. DignifAI has emerged from the controversial messaging board 4chan, of course, with people using generative AI tools to add clothing to women's pictures and even remove their tattoos. Many have been outraged by DignifAI, with Metro's Catherine Findler calling it a need for controlling women's bodies. Calls it pathetic. They have a X account where it posted some images taken, Saturday night's Grammys, Sunday night's Grammys with Miley Cyrus, Doja Cat, blah, 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 people that don't matter. And it's gotten up on Elon too. They even have a website that contains instructions how to set up the AI images in the generator, which, unlike most dubious AI image tools, is operated via an offline version of Stable Diffusion. And it says, DignifAI was started by 4chan members who say they want to eradicate e-girls who post suggestive photos of themselves by using AI to edit their photos so it looks as if they're wearing more clothing. The movement was turbocharged by conservative influencer Jack Posobiec, whoever this is, after he began retweeting. I follow him, but I don't really know who he is on Twitter. So let's get into the photo so you could see the rage, and then I'm going to show you some of the responses this has gotten. So this is the first picture of, them using this AI tool. So obviously she's got a pretty racy outfit on. And then they got the AI here to give her some dignity. How dare you? Okay, another one. Same thing. Dignity. And then this one was probably the most shocking one. It received so many comments that says how much better she looks without the tattoos. Yeah. So people were commenting like, man, if she ever gets to see this, what is she going to think about herself? Like all the little, war paint she's added to herself to signify God knows what, and trauma and freedom and artistic expression has completely destroyed her intrinsic beauty. That's terrible. There are other ones too. I can't scroll because obviously the before picture is adult only, but the post picture is funny as hell. I want you guys to pay attention to these are the comments. And it's sad. Let's see. The quality here sucks, but it could still make it out. It says the fact that it's, let me bring it up on my phone because it's easier to read there. It says the fact that it's effing called DignifAI, please yourself. Men hate consent. They sexualize women who don't want it and force modesty on women who want to sexualize themselves. The concept of consent disgusts them. It goes on to say, it betrays a deep contempt towards women being aware of their sexual desirability. Modesty culture is often not so subtly about enforcing control over female sexual autonomy, and therefore men getting to eroticize women against their will. Just so disrespectful and misogynistic. Like, you cannot win as a woman. Wear revealing clothing. Get this. Dress modestly. They'll remove your clothes via AI. Like, what the F do you even do to avoid men like this? Never go outside, never take photos of yourself. That one has a quite a legit point there, because if you are a woman that's very modest and you are, not taking any sexually suggestive photos, there will be degens that take your photos, use AI to undress you in a way. So that's one of the points that I could agree with. There's always going to be a camp of men that will want to use that to get you naked. And then there will be another camp of men, if you're just obviously out there on the internet showing everything in your OF creator, that they'll want to dress you back up. That point is valid for sure. It says, but the rage in general is just ridiculous, because all it does is it puts clothes on you. Like, you could just have a normal laugh about it. Men have a weird obsession with controlling women's appearances. Dressing a woman is as vulgar as undressing her. We need to launch a nuke at 4chan. says women are not an object, the irony here, or game setting that you can customize to fit whatever you want. They are real people. Stop using AI to fit your fantasies, you creep loser. Just leave women alone. I actually despise that I live on this earth with males. I want them all something. You can fill that blank in. This actually breaks my heart. Until the end of humanity, men will always feel entitled to dictate whatever women wear, what women do, and what women say. We'll never be free. You see the victim mentality? It's wild. Women are not effing dolls that you dress and undress as you please. It's so weird. It's almost like I was absolutely correct every time I said it was never about women or their behavior or their clothing. It was always about men. This is so gross. Digital burqa. I give it 2 years max before social network, government, ISP tries to force installing this. Try to post nudes, auto-censored. Like they're arguing for commodifying themselves. They're arguing against the very principles that feminism was founded against. Empowering yourself, not to be an object, a sexual desire of men, to be seen as equals to them. Wow. This is why I'll never let a, quote, leftist man tell me that feminism should focus on men's issues as well. Women are the only group expected to accommodate their oppressors. I just want you guys to listen to the language so you can see how far gone. There's no coming to the middle and having a conversation with a lot of these people. They've attained zealot status, like true believers. These people have incorporated this into their identity. There's no breaking that. Men are obsessed with taking away a woman's autonomy and agency with the power they wish they had. Are you being oppressed or what? Scrolling through the replies here reminded me that men are still pigs, and I've just surrounded myself with decent ones and forgot. This just shows men don't know what they want except to control women. Why would anyone ever need this? What effing purpose does it serve? I think everyone who uses this should have their info leaked as well so we can hunt them down for sport. You see the language? I feel sick. How about, and this is just a thought here, you leave women alone and stop editing their pics without their consent, because all these men in this comment section are thirsting after edited pics. So it's not about dignifying these women. I hope you extinguish in a fire where everyone you love walks away from your plight. Isn't this literally Stepfordization? Using this should get you locked up immediately without trial. I want everyone involved in this and the other to perish. I think we need to kill AI and I literally something men more and more each day. I'm so serious. Fill that in. Oh boy, and here we go. This is when I tell you guys, this is the picture. It's at the bottom here. I don't even know if you could see it. I don't know why its quality is so bad. This is a white man down here. It has that special little flag there. It says everything, all of this is about controlling women. Any new tech, any new system introduced, how to control everyone who isn't a white man. If you don't think supremacy isn't at the white supremacy, isn't at the foundation of everything done in this country, you're blind and stupid. And then going back to the article, it says, with the rise of AI, these types of scandals were foreseeable, but the DignifAI movement is something different, rooted in the trad culture, internet slang for traditional, which advocates for a more conservative society from yesteryear. In an editorial from the right-leaning Daily Caller, Kay Smith writes, I'm not exactly sure how slut-shaming confident women is going to help bring dignity back to the internet. I'll leave this one of Elon in there because it's funny. But given the comments we've read and the anger this has caused, by simply either removing tattoos harmless or putting clothes back even more harmless, just goes to show you how far gone the other side is. This is proof of the complete failure of, I'm not going to say that F word, gynocracy. Whatever wave we're in, it doesn't matter. You have women actively fighting for and pushing commodification of their bodies to be looked at as nothing more than objects sexually, mostly because it's easy money, because it's so easy to capitalize on the weakness of men, the hypersexualization of society in general, and with very little shame or repercussions today. Can you imagine the beginnings of the empowerment movement for women, where they wanted to have responsibility, have agency over their own actions, to be able to deal with the consequences of said actions, to be able to even just have the ability. I will do this for myself. I want the agency and the consequences that comes along with it. One of the premises that they were fighting for. You have to see me as an equal and no longer as a sexual thing, a toy, an object of your desire. To fast forward 2024, putting clothes on a woman is now you being a oppressive, patriarchal, supremacist pig. You're holding women back. Stop telling me what to do. You're controlling me. How dare you tell me what to do? Men and women can never get along. Isn't that insane? To simply add dignity back to the internet in a funny way too, because this is not going to have any real threat to their business model or really even have the ability to change the internet, because the counter of this is tons of AI that undresses women anyways, or just the amount of adult or explicit content on the internet available already. It's AI will not be able to fix that. But the backlash that has happened is wild, dude. Never in a million years would you think that some chick that posts nudes of herself online and then someone took an AI and just fully clothed her and that's it, that it would cause this kind of an outrage, that they feel they're the ones oppressed, that they're victimized, that it's a move for control. Because think about it, financially for them, it's cutting off one of the only spigots that's absolutely overloading the market with greenbacks. If you do dress women, if you do make the internet more conservative, if you do get rid of the hypersexualization and access to the adult entertainment in its current state, then a lot of this money dries up. That easy life, the fast money, all that goes away. So it is a direct threat to their way of living. I don't know, to me, this is just highlighting, Western society slide further and further. When you're actively, as a woman, in the comments section arguing about wanting to stay an object of desire for men, and you say that's empowering, and you don't see how that goes against your interest or how devalues you for long committed relationships with a partner that actually cares about you, instead of being used by your fans or buyers of your product in the most degenerative ways where they don't care about you and they try to get you to do more and more depraved acts for their entertainment at the behest of your mental and physical health. It's just mind-boggling. You're lost. It's gone. It's over. This gives credence to why men are just going overseas, not dealing with these kinds of women in the West in general, because where do you come to the table and negotiate and meet in the middle when they're so far out into the other side of the conversation? If you're trying to vet for future mother of your children, marriage material, anything long-term besides fun, where do you reconcile this person's work history being all over the internet, their body for everybody to see, the torment, the psychological abuse from all those payers who want to see worse and worse stuff that pushes them to their limits, maybe flying them out for large sums of money to have in-person access to them, and this person that's broken by this kind of industry that they're in, you think will be able to pair bond with you? That will see you as anything but a nasty pig from her experiences with depraved individuals that would pay for such content? Think about it, man. Where could you possibly have a conversation with this person and say, here, let's negotiate and I'll give up a little here, you give up a little there, we'll meet in the middle, we'll work together and grow. No, these people are too far gone. There's nothing to grow. It's dead inside, gone. We're now barely starting to see articles about kids in school that are being bullied because their mother does OFANs and they don't know what to do about it and feeling like self-deleting. And that's going to become more and more common in the next 5 to 10 years, where these kids are going to be old enough to have classmates that know how to use the internet. And because it's so common, why not search Tim's mom up, Greg's mom up, Trey's mom up? Let's see whose mom's the OnlyFans chick. I mean, there's going to be very nasty bullying happening in schools where people are just going to be searching for people's moms to try to find them on OFANs because it's so damn common. And it's game over once they do. That kid will never live any of this down, which sets them on an insane course too, because way to break somebody before they could even get a start in life. Unbelievable, dude. Welcome to the 4th or 5th wave, whatever we're in. Sure enough, dude, the movement has failed spectacularly. It has backfired and made everybody more miserable. Marriage rates plummeted. Childlessness rates plummeted. Happiness in women reported, self-reported, plummeted. Everything was supposed to be better. You're supposed to have better relationships, better marriages, better outcomes for your children, make more money, be happier, be more independent, be more free, able to make your own choice and control your destiny in life. If anything, you've been damned to destitution, depression, and anxiety your entire life. That's what it seems like. That's what they're all reporting. They cry on TikTok every day, mascara running down their face, tears in the pillow, screaming, men are this, we need to decenter men, we need to do this, blah, blah, blah. Is that a symptom of success? I don't know. You tell me. They don't look happy. They don't behave like they're happy. And they don't indulge in anything that happy people would be indulging in, or at least mentally stable. So it seems like complete backfire. But who am I to say? I'm just some Jew talking on the internet. Good luck to the other side. The rest of you, go get that blue book. See you guys on the next one.